listen, when God is talking about courage, he isn't talking about things that are going to be easy. He's talking about things that are going to be hard. Because it takes courage to overcome certain things. God can't talk about courage, Pastor Muna, when things are going to be easy. Why should God tell you to be strong for weak things? I mean, why should God say be strong when everything is easy? Everything is going to be easy. It doesn't work like that. You are going to be strong for strong things. You need strength for things that are against you. Now, in summary, there are just 3 things that I'm going to leave you with. 3 C's you need to consider to get the courage in the Lord. Number 1, you need to understand that courage does not just come. Courage is a product of consecration. In other ways, consecration is separation. Christianity is not just a place to belong. It is a sanctified place to belong. It has its own rules. You cannot be a Christian on 2 legs, one in the world and the other. There has to be a disconnection, a dying to self that says, okay, I'm not going to do this because I've been separated. I've been consecrated. I've been reserved to do something. I hear God separating people in this place for the work of God. And that is not done because it's just easy to do. It's done by sacrifice. I don't know, is it Pastor Paul who talked about killing passions? There are things you need to say, I can't do this. I'm a Christian. I can't do this. Yesterday I happened to be in an event, so I was chatting with the people that I was with. I was saying, you know what, being a Christian is not easy. I still remember how I used to dance like the way they are dancing. But I can't dance. So I need to make myself a Christian party that I can dance the way they are feeling. That's why when you come to church, Pastor Paul, thank you very much. Bring your creativity. We want to be what the world is. That's a challenge we have. We are not going to allow ourselves to be like we are behind. We need to catch up with the world. So we need to depend on God for great ideas that will make us relevant and influential. The other thing that you see in Joshua is that Joshua is not being told to be a youth in church. He's told to prepare a people to possess the land. So the influence is not in the department of praise or media. It is in the land, in the marketplace. At work, they must see that this person has a different rare grace. So how and what are you doing to position yourself to be like that person that is on assignment and is taking courage? Number 2, the second C that I'm going to give you to walk in this courage is your character. Character is, somebody says in simplicity, what you do when nobody is not seeing you. Church, this is the hard one. Your confidence to face challenges comes from your private place. When David was encountered and faced with challenges, it was his testimonies of his private place that he brought to face Goliath. He says, the God that I stood with to kill the lion and the bear when I was alone is the same God that I'm standing with when everybody is thinking, who is going to deal with this uncircumcised Philistine? Can I prophesy to somebody this morning? God is preparing you in your private place for greater battles. I said God is preparing those battles you're fighting right now. When things are hard, you're about to be tempted and you behave. God is saying it's not just going to happen. It's a preparation, honey. Be ready. Get ready. Because God is about to blow you off. He's about to announce you. When you're about to do certain things and your conscience tells you can't do this, just give in to it. Because that's a preparation. The last C that I'm going to talk about is consistency. In God, we don't fail. In God, we learn. It's time to turn our failures into our lessons for greatness. There's something that I've come to realize in the Lord, that God uses foolish things of this world to confide the wise. Even the things that are considered failures, God uses them. And let me tell you something. Maybe you failed before. There's a scripture God says, the righteous man shall fall 7 times and will rise up again. He didn't say the righteous man will fall 7 times and sit in the position of failure. You are only a failure when you sit in that position. But when you determine to arise and say, I am marked for the next level, you cannot be stopped. You are unstoppable. Am I talking to somebody? I feel like praying in this house because whatever told you you failed, today we are turning it into a staircase to your next level. Whatever messed you up, today by the grace of God, it shall be turned into a message of grace. From a mess to a message, and your message shall go to transform others. Can I hear a louder amen in the house? Listen to me. It's time for your next level. Tap 2 people, tell them next level. Tell them move to the next level. It's not time to sit, beloved. It is time to go to the next level. Paul was sick. He was almost at the point of death. When he was weak, he prayed, he tried all he could. But God told him, young man, when you are weak, then you are strong. For my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Courage is not for strong people. Courage is for people who are weak and are saying, Lord, I'm ready. Have you been at a point before where you felt you are weak? I thank God you were in the house today. I say, I thank God you're in the house today. That is why we come to church. Because we don't come in our own strength. We don't come for spiritual gymnastics. We come to avail ourselves before the grace of God and say, Lord, what is it that you want me to do? Not in my power, but by the grace of God. I hear the Lord speaking to me in this house. Your season to do big things has come. Just lift your hands where you are. The presence of God is here. Can I have something, some strings of some sort on the keyboard? Somebody, play me something soft there. Just lift your hands. Many times, when we talk about courage, we think about the heroics. We think about the mighty. But listen to me. Courage is not about the strong and the mighty. It is about the reality of who God says we are. In God, we never quit. In God, we never fail. Thank you, Sister Grace, for that you said. For I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do thing, not two things, not three things. I can't just play the keyboard. I can do all things. There is a preparation here. There is a spiritual preparation. Young adults, it only takes an impartation. It only takes the spiritual authority on you. Because when you stand, no man can stop you. Because when God says yes, no man can say no.